Good morning students and welcome back to Alchemy online classes. Student, in our previous class we learned about advent of Portuguese, Dutch and French. Now related to that I'll ask you few questions and you have to give answer whether the statement is true or false. My first statement is the Europeans began to come to India for spices. Is it true or false? Yes, correct, true. The first European port was established in the year 1530. Correct, false. The Dutch established trading center in Java, Indonesia. True. Correct answer. Now I am going to show you some pictures. See the pictures carefully. Then I will ask you question. So students, you have seen the logos. Hope you all identify all logos. The first logo of McDonald's, second was of Pepsi, third was of Coca-Cola and fourth is of KFC. So students, what are McDonald's, Pepsi, Coca-Cola and KFC? These all companies are foreign companies which provided this fast foods and soft drinks in many countries. McDonald's and KFC, they are foreign company. They are providing their chain of restaurant in other countries too. We can see McDonald's in our city, in our country, many places at our country. Almost all cities are having McDonald's and KFC. And the Pepsi and Coca-Cola, these soft drinks are famous in India. So we know about it. My second question is, what word will you use to describe these companies? How we can describe these companies? For Pepsi and Coca-Cola, we remember their soft drinks. Cola, we use word cola earlier also and nowadays also. For every drink we are using, so for soft drinks, Pepsi or Coca-Cola. And for McDonald's and KFC, we remember them with their fast foods, for their burgers, for their other things. Now my third question is, where are they based and where they do operate? So they are based in many countries. Their headquarters is in different countries and they are operating from their headquarters. These all companies which are working in India and other countries, they operated from their headquarters, which is mainly situated in European countries. Now my next question is, which company was the first to come in India? Which was the first company among these all? McDonald's, Pepsi, KFC and Coca-Cola. Which company first came to India? Yes, Pepsi first came to India and establish a business center for soft drinks in India. My next question, can you arrange these companies in chronological order, means one after other according they came to India? So first we know Pepsi, second Coca-Cola, correct, third McDonald's, and last KFC. So students, we have discussed many things about this. Now tell me that positive effect of these companies on India and negative effect of these companies on India. First positive effect, that many people are getting livelihood because that is the source of their income in India. Second, earlier people was not knowing about this kind of soft drinks. They are only knowing lemon juice or buttermilk and all these things. So this soft drinks and this fast food has made their life easy. People can easily carry with them this fast food and easily purchase them. So it makes life easy and better. Now, negative effects of these companies. People have stopped eating their homemade food. Instead of homemade food, they are preferring this kind of junk food and soft drinks, which is harmful for anyone's body. Nowadays, the amount of obesity in India is rising day by day because of this kind of junk food has spreaded everywhere. These companies are earning more and more, and our country people are using this food in their daily life, which is very much harmful for their body. So this was the story of the McDonald's, Coca-Cola, Pepsi and KFC. So student, you are all were thinking that why we are discussing about this all companies, because this all companies started by Europeans and Britishes. Yes, this all companies were established by Britishers. So we'll discuss now about advent of Britishers in India. We all know that first Portuguese came to India, after that Dutch and French came to India, and they began fighting internally to establish their business in India. But in this battle, British settled in India and all other have to left India, and they ruled India for 200 years, and they established their first company, East India Company. In year 1600, English East India Company was formed after Queen Elizabeth I's order. After establishing their East India Company, they are purchasing gold from India and selling it at high rate in European countries. After that, in the year 1612, they established their first factory at Surat. And after that, after establishing their first factory at Surat in India in year 1615, Sir Thomas Roy approached Emperor to get rights for the company. As Emperor granted many permission to the company, he has given many permissions to the company. They established and set up many companies in many factories in Surat, Ahmedabad, Agra, Masulipatam, which is now known as Machilipatnam, and Bharuch, which is now known as Bharuch. So, these all factories was granted by Emperor Jahangir. So, the result of these factories, they established their many factories and they settled properly in India. Now students, I'll show you one video In that video, you will come to know how they came to India and how they settled in India. See the video carefully.
The advent of the British. Prior to the British Raj, India was known for its spices, gold, pearls, and silk, and it maintained trade relations with many countries. But it was only after Vasco da Gama, a Portuguese sailor, landed in Calicut almost 500 years ago, that the Dutch, French, and English began coming to India to trade. They soon began fighting with each other, and it was the British that emerged victorious. The British then formed a trading company by the name of East India Company in the year 1600. They set up many trading centers along the eastern and western coasts of India. For some time, their main concern was only trading, until an opportunity arose that enabled them to become the masters of India.
So students, you have seen the video and you came to know that how they came and why they came. They came for trading with India, and later they raised the chances of ruling India, and after some time they were ruling India. We'll learn more about British rule in India in our next class.